I don't know how healthy that name is. Can't believe. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday already. Jesus.
I can't wait to get the fuck out of here, man. Ugh.
What's up, twats?
Hello, children.
You'd be the prequel.
Yeah, baby, the prequel. Grand opening of Bane Cookies this weekend.
In Dumbo, right?
Close enough.
Another failing Bane cookie store. No, let me stop.
No, this one's got to be fucking crazy. This one's actually.
No, that one would be good. Yeah.
This one's already. It's already busy. It's next. It's next to Target inside and Trader Joe's.
You're going, right? I saw that you were
Yeah.
on the flyer.
Dawn likes your hair like that, Corey.
Thanks, Don.
This is not a pajama top, Christine. This is my Super Cane shirt, but no one knows that it's a Super Cane shirt, so I can get away with wearing it. Well, you guys know, but like I can leave the house with it. What's new, Corey?
Ain't no damn new. She just ain't shit during the day. Same shit during the day.
What's up, George?
Nell got her ticket to Corey in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh shit! Really? Dayton, Ohio. That's at the end of this month. I got shows in Philadelphia coming up soon. June 6th and 7th. June 6th. Yeah. That shows were going well in Indy. Very good. I did that thing where I flew back again.
Save it. I was going to start with that. It's interesting to me. All right, should we go?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is to the...
Oops.
What the fuck was that?
Sperm races.
Show. Why is Doug dressed like a retard?
Welcome back, Corey.
Thank you. You look like you just came back from. You look like you just came back from a Comic-Con.
Why am I dressed like a retard?
You look like someone that just sits at a magazine store. Comic book store and sells Superman shit.
What are you talking about? It's my Super Cane shirt.
I know what it is, but to the eye that doesn't know what the Super Cane shirt is.
Well, all right. Most people
Super Cane is a retard, but you know.
Yeah. Most people don't know what it is. I mean, I can walk in a shop, right? No one's going to know that I'm Super Cane.
No, what are they going to think?
I don't know. What I was going to ask you. What do they think? What are they going to think?
They're just going to be like, "Yo, this guy needs to give it up." They're going to think that you're your role from Sex and the City.
Yeah.
No.
It's the comic book guy. You look like you sell comic books at the back of your van, and then sometimes steal boys.
Dude,
they think you're going to support a guy named Cockman. That's Cockman.
Should I take my shirt off?
No, keep it on.
No, it's.
Is it
what kind of hat is that though? What is the hat? Is that a New York Giants hat?
Yeah, it's a Giants hat.
What? Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is what they wore on the sidelines last year. All the teams.
You're a Giants fan?
I like the hat. It never matches anything I wear, so I thought I'd wear it today because I match, and now I'm getting shit on.
No, you're not getting shit on about the hat.
Just the shirt. It's soft. I forget who bought it for me, but it's soft.
Dude. It's a cool shirt.
I'm running out of clean clothes. What can I tell you? All right, so we did a poll on the Cane and Corey Instagram page last night. about what time, because I talked to Corey last night via text, and we're talking about like the show time and kind of better if we start at 8 from now on. I'm like, well, let me put up a poll. Let me see if it's okay with the Mafia, what they prefer, because, you don't want to piss off the paying customers. But overwhelmingly, they want the 8 o'clock start.
I feel like it makes it easier. People get shit done. You know what I mean? It's not like they're waiting around for it.
Yeah.
You drop your kid off at school and you can catch it right away.
Yeah. It gives all of us an extra little. I mean, you'll do extra work. Me, I'll probably nap with my extra time.
No, yeah, it just means I get to push things forward. So now my gym session is earlier. Like instead of going to the gym at 11, I go to the gym at 10, and then I get things done. Like tonight, after I get all my videos done, I'm a coach. I got to coach a practice.
All right, yeah. So this week, obviously, we had to go at 8 because of Jay, stupid Jay. But beginning next week, let's just start at 8. 8 is the new time. And you know what? Doesn't mean we can't do like how we used to do occasional
we'll
8 o'clock
in
times.
Here and there, yeah.
We'll do an occasional 9 o'clock time, whatever the schedule's, but like we'll do. Well, 8 o'clock Kane and Corey time.
Yeah, which means 8:15 your time.
Yeah, 8:15, 8:20, whatever. So, dude, Corey, I wouldn't go. Did you know that I didn't go to? I don't know if you knew this story. Corey's taking 2 flights in one day. Meanwhile, my cousins who were in Vegas all weekend, Rick wanted me to fly. He was going to buy everything, pay for my ticket, first class and everything. He's like, you fly out on Saturday morning, 6 a.m., and you come back on Sunday. You'll spend 30 hours in Vegas. I'm like, yeah, no, because I'll be in the plane for 12 fucking hours. To me, that wasn't worth it. So I didn't go. I can't fly by the seat of my pants. I wish I could.
It was paid for. Okay, so wait, it was paid for. It was a first class seat.
Yeah.
You would have been fed on the plane. And let me tell you something. And I don't know if it's the Xanax that kicks in, but plane food is fucking good food.
It's the Xanax.
I don't know.
Disgusting, dude.
Really?
Disgusting.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The last time I had breakfast in the first class, the eggs were just everything looked like it had been sitting on the counter for about 3 days.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe I fly Delta, but I get like good. I've had some good shit on planes, man.
I think you shared a photo of your breakfast one of these days, in the past couple months, and it was just horrendous.
No, I don't know, dude.
Enjoy
Dude, why didn't you go to
drugs,
Vegas? That would have
baby.
been fun for 30 hours, man. That would have been a good time.
That's too much flying.
Debaucherous.
Yeah, and then you're flying back hungover and shit, and like, I don't know. I told Rick the only way I would have gone to the airport, because he kept texting me at the airport. I'm like, well, no, the only way I would have gone is if he would have bought the ticket anyway, and then I would have felt bad if I didn't
he forced
use it.
you into it. You'd have felt bad. Yeah,
right. And he's like, well, good to know.
Yeah, I took 4 flights in 3 days, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Corey does it. What'd you do on Sunday? It was crazy.
So Sunday, well, it was one of those things. Saturday night, I did my show. We got done at I got to bed at 12. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. because I had to fly. Lexington had a game. It's 10:30. And I'm coach, man. I had to be there. So I woke up 4, got on the plane, 6 o'clock, landed at 8:30. Game started at 10:30. And then my flight left at 2:50. So I got back to the airport and flew back, did my show.
That's fucking nuts. That's just nuts.
People, I mean, think about it. Flight attendants, they fly probably 3 or 4 or 5 times a day.
No, I think they do 2.
Okay, I did too.
Like, Newark to wherever, and then they go back. I think that's all they do. I could be mistaken. I don't know.
No.
But, yeah,
well, I mean, that's what I did. That's not bad. Not a big deal.
Maybe it's just crazy for me because I hate flying so much.
It's probably because you hate flying, but I'm now to the point, I will say this, we had a lady pilot, and I was like, and it was, I don't care if she was a lady pilot, but she just, the way she, acted, I was like, dude, don't do that.
Don't be cocky. Don't act like a man.
Don't do that.
Next thing
not even that. She didn't act like a man. The men pilot aren't even doing what she was doing. I don't know. She was just... And she asked a question. She's like, can I get some of those Lysol wipes to wipe down my little thing? And the flight attendant goes, oh, we don't give you Lysol wipes. Lysol wipes make it sticky. These are the captain wipes. And I was like, she doesn't even know that the Lysol wipes make it sticky? I was like, she doesn't even know what she's doing.
You heard what came out about the helicopter crash in D.C. The female pilot of the helicopter was told multiple times to change course, and she refused, and she flew right into the plane.
Yeah,
the female DEI pilot. She's like, no, I know better than you, and she just flew right into the fucking plane. But anyway, so was this female pilot? Was she like butch and spitting in the aisle and shit?
Nah, she was good. She's all right. But I don't like when anyone has that kind of I don't know. She was a little demeanor about her.
You got off the plane not too long ago because you saw a female pilot and you switched it because you were pinched for time. You couldn't do that yesterday. Or
wasn't just a female pilot. It was that they were young. It was a young 20-year-old and then another young 20-year-old man. and he was wearing like Chelsea boots, and I was like, nah, I'm not. This ain't a fashion show.
Now, wait, would you rather have a female pilot who looks super young and she just got back from the club? Or would you rather have a female pilot that looked like Gert?
Gert.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I want her to look like she's flew in World War One.
Welcome, passengers. Thank you for...
Yeah, that's
She
fine.
can't-
Autopilot.
Can't see because the cataracts?
Because the other one's
Ew.
going to be doing her makeup while we're landing. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. No shit. You're fucked if you do. You're fucked if you
Yeah.
don't. With the female pilots. So that's great. You know, remember the guy named Tom Joyner? He was a radio DJ in the 90s. Well, I think he still might be. He's old now, though. But in the 90s, for 8 years, he did this. He was doing mornings in Dallas. And he got offered a job in Chicago. He decided to take it, but keep his job in Dallas. So every day for 8 years, he did his morning show in Dallas, got on a plane, flew to Chicago, did afternoons, and then came back. Every single fucking day
that.
for 8 years.
No way.
Is that real?
It's real, yeah. Because in the 90s, you didn't have, you couldn't do it from home. You couldn't do things you had to be actually in the studio.
And in the 90s, you're making a shit ton of money on radio.
Oh,
so
yeah. He was cleaning up, but 8 years he did that. I would get tired after a
Wait, so
week.
he did a morning show, then an afternoon show?
He did mornings in Dallas, go right from the show to the airport, get on a plane, fly to Chicago, and then do his afternoon show in Chicago, and then fly home that night after
There must
Chicago.
have been a perfect schedule. There must have been a perfect... Cause that's not that long of a flight. It's probably like an hour, 15-minute flight maybe.
No, Dallas to Chicago. Well, maybe a couple hours. Yeah, it's not that far. But he told Radio Ink magazine he racked up 7 million frequent flyer miles over the course of his employment at both stations.
Wow.
A travel agent had found him a $30,000 fare that would guarantee him a round-trip seat for 5 years. He was able to do his both stations because he didn't have a exclusivity clause.
Wow, he didn't even care, dude. He just got on the plane, he probably didn't, because you know what? He's not checking luggage. He's not like...
Yeah.
He's just
You're
walking
hopping
through.
On. That's his commute. It's like getting into your car and driving somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same as driving to the Jersey Shore every day.
And back then, it wasn't so gross with TSA and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
you could pretty much just hop onto your plane. I mean, there are people who live in the Poconos and work in the city.
There are people that fly every day.
That's a
They're
couple
called
hour
pilots.
drive. Yeah, I could not do that. I'm trying to find how much he made, but it doesn't really say how
probably
much
gonna
he
tell us.
fucking made. that
Wow,
would be-
Doble says, your Rick says that United used to have a lifetime first class flying pass. That's kind of cool.
Rick has that?
No, he doesn't have it. He
Oh.
just said United used to have one.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Guess what they say? And I'm gonna have a new swear word here because I got a list of the most offensive swears in Britain,
Okay.
and they say something that I never even thought to say. We say motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
They say fatherfucker.
Oh fuck, that's fucked up.
That's because you're even bringing the gay
Yeah.
in now, so that's even
now
worse.
it's a gay thing, and now, but is your father fucking you, or are you fucking your father? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You father fucker.
I think it could go either way.
Ew. I'd watch. Would you rather be a father fucker or a motherfucker?
God,
I'd rather be a motherfucker, dude.
I'd rather be a motherfucker. Yeah, you fatherfucker.
Yeah.
That hits. That hits. Everybody starts saying fatherfucker.
Is that so? That's been a thing in Britain, or they just why
No.
why are the United Kingdom only good at bad words? What's that?
I know. So 32% of people. It's the third most offensive word in Britain.
Number one's got to be cunt, right?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah. How did you get that? I thought they just
because
threw
they
that
call
around
everyone
like candy.
cunts, dude. Yeah, but it's still an offensive word. But that's the number one used word.
Bloody coont. They say
Yeah,
coont
bloody
though.
cunt, bloody cunt, bloody cunt. That's their accent. Bloody cunt.
Yeah, 63% of people are offended by cunt in Britain. I'm surprised. That doesn't offend me at all. We're not
What's number two?
motherfucker.
Oh, so motherfucker then fatherfucker. Dude, they're so stupid.
Listen to how that sounds coming out of your mouth. It just sounds weird.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Oh yeah, no, fuck you, fatherfucker. I like the alliteration though.
Yeah. I think you're going to work that into a joke somewhere. I bet you do. Even though you don't swear that much.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what's next. Fuck is next. Then bitch. How are you offended by bitch? Some people use that as like a, a strength thing. Like, oh, you fucking strong bitch. Wanker, they're offended by.
Rick said, what about brother fucker and sister fucker? That's
Eh.
exclusively for people in Alabama and West Virginia.
Yeah, I don't think the world's ready for brother and sister fucker yet.
Brother fucker.
Bitch and what's that? Is he a dog drinking water or something?
Oh no, there's guys across the street working on scaffolding.
Oh, that's great.
Don't mind me. I just live in New York City.
Bitch, that's not impressive anymore. Used to be.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's what the noise is.
Okay. Wanker, bastard.
Wanker.
Wanker and bastard are offensive to some
We should do
people?
wanker back. Yeah, of course it was offensive. If someone called you wanker, that just means you're just touching your wiener all the time. I don't want to be a wanker. No one wants to be a wanker.
I actually Googled it on the air yesterday, and then I didn't know if I could say it or not, but, well, the Google lady said it, because I was like, what's the equivalent in America of wanker? And she says jerk or jerk off. And that went on the air. I haven't gotten in trouble yet, but...
Oh my God.
Well, because I did it. I don't know.
What do you think the equivalent would be? It's wanker. What do you think wankin's doing?
I had no idea. That's why I used the Google.
Oh God.
What would you have guessed? I didn't know. I had no
Wanker.
idea.
That's what I would have guessed. The fucking jack off.
Oh, jerk. I didn't even put jerk off. I just thought, yeah, you're being a jerk off.
Wanking.
I didn't think of, oh, okay. A little slow.
See, now, are you, because
What?
you guys used to use the word dick a lot when we were in, New York. And I was like, what the fuck? When I first started, but you said that was okay because you're not
can
referring
say
to the
dick.
penis.
You're not referring to an actual if you're not talking about a penis. If you're not like, oh man, that's a dick. It's a nice
So if
dick.
you're saying somebody's a jerk off, you're not referring to them doing the actual
Yes.
act of jerking off.
It's
Right?
called
So you could say that.
context, Jay. It's called context. It's
Right,
called,
but-
if I'm talking about jerking off, it's different from me calling you a jerk off.
Right, but Kane, do you use the word dick on the boss?
I say don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay. All right.
No, I said it once. I can say it, but I don't like to say it because it's mostly a female audience, and I just don't want to,
Yeah.
no reason to say
All right.
that. I don't necessarily say bitch either. I called Brittany a bitch on the air once in a comical way, but Robbie was like, you got women. You might not want to.
I remember when I said chicks one time on air, and my PD in Chicago goes, "What did you just say?"
What?
And I was like, "Chicks." He goes, "You
Chicks?
can't call them chicks anymore, man."
Oh, for the love. What are you supposed to call them?
I don't know. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Wanker, bastard, pussy.
Why is pussy so far down the list?
No. Prick, twat, asshole. Dickhead, son of a bitch, cock.
The usuals.
Tosser.
Salad tosser. That's good. Like an ass. Like you like ass. That's an ass tosser, dude.
Knob.
Knob's good.
That means dick, right?
Yeah.
Knob.
Speaking of knobs, I did that. I did the joke where I said my dick looks like Homer Simpson going back into the bush. They fucking love that shit.
Oh. Well.
When I'm like, yeah, my
What was
fiance's
the
letting me
context
shave.
of that? Why was your dick shrinking into the bushes?
No, because I said I shaved it for my fiance one time, and I showed her, and she's like, "Who the fuck did you do that for? You know I like it long, Corey. If you're gonna have a small penis, at least make it manly." And so now my dick just looks like Homer Simpson going back into the bush.
Okay. Shit, douchebag, bullshit, shite, bullocks, horse shit, fucking piss, tit, arse. Those are your words.
Is there any word here when you hear somebody use it, whether you be at a bar, in your workplace, where you go, "Oh my God, I can't believe he used that"? Or are we just like so callous
it's not on the
to
list.
it?
Cocksucker is the one that's kind of gross.
Yeah.
To me. That's my least favorite word. Cocksucker.
I don't get offended with any word unless you say it around kids. Once you say it around kids,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
like.
Because that's just so vulgar. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I'm not saying cunt
It's
around
just disrespectful
kids or-
around children. When you start
Right.
cursing, even saying "fuck" around a kid like that's not yours. It's just like
I've done that. I mean, I can't really.
on
sit here and
accident. You can't
agree with
always censor yourself. But if I know that there's a family around, I don't curse out loud.
And again, I guess I'm a hypocrite because I taught Rhett, who was 10 at the time, I think, or 11 maybe, how to sneeze and say cunt at the same time.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit for that.
Yeah, you are.
But again, with Rick's parents, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were right there.
with Rhett's parents, yeah, Rick's cool with that.
Dude, laugh at what I'm doing, and that's just fuel for the fire. So it's their fault for laughing. You know what else they say? There's a couple others on here. It's a with the Irish, feck. Feck is a bad one for the Irish.
Yeah, because feck is just fuck. What the feck?
Feck. I guess it is. Yeah.
Feck off.
Bastardo in Spanish. Bastardo.
Oh, so you can't just really add an O to anything.
French, butane.
I'm walking out the airport yesterday, and we're going to baggage claim, and there's cops out there saying, "Do not take a ride from these people that are soliciting rides. They're price gouging. They kidnap you. They're gonna lie to you. Do not take a ride." And so you go outside, and the guy's like, "Hey man, you need a ride?" And I'm like, "There's some cops inside that said they're looking for you, motherfucker." And he's like, "Ah," and I was like, "You're soliciting," and he's Spanish, and I was like, "What are you, a stupido?" And I fucking
You said that? That's
Matt looked
funny.
at me. Matt looked at me. and was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I can see that being really derogatory to them because you're mocking their language too. What are you, stupido?
I said it really in respect. So, "What are you, stupido?" And because you're doing this is illegal. You're not an Uber. Why do you
Right.
have an iPad that says Uber? If you were an Uber, you'd be on the Uber app and picking people up right now. That's
How are
not
they-
Uber.
How are they still around? Hey, need a ride? Hey, need a ride? You see them
I
at
don't
every
understand how
airport.
the cop was 50 feet away. The cop was right there telling the people not to do it, that it's illegal, and then they're right there outside doing it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Can't be bothered. They're empowering him to keep doing it, I guess.
And the guy looks at me and goes, the cop can't tell you what to do. And I was like, "You're a stupido," and that's when I walked away.
Do people still hail cabs in the city?
Yeah.
You still see people up there with their hand up? And
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
you
do. I just did it
All right.
yesterday when I was with Lexington.
Yeah, to me, because last time I was there, it was a few months ago. But like, I still prefer a cab in the city over an Uber. I don't want to call it Uber in this. That's a pain in the ass. A cab is right there, coming down the street. Let's just grab one.
It depends. If you're at home or if you're at a place and you want to pre-order it and you know it's going to be there in time, that's a different story. But if you're outside and you're just like, I don't want to walk anymore, there's cabs everywhere.
I don't want to walk anymore.
Yeah, that happened yesterday. Me and Lex had to go pee, and we were going to walk home from where we were, and then he couldn't hold it, so I just hailed a cab.
Mafia, what's your? Is there anything that I don't think anybody's offended by much in the Mafia here?
What's the new word we came up with? Not we, you, Kane. Oh, scum cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
That
That's
makes
a
me
good
feel
one.
gross.
What is this? Tracy's in the chat. She says, "Ask Jay what he called me once."
I forget. I don't know.
What did you call her once?
Pegger?
Maybe I called her I've called her a bitch, I'm sure, but anything worse than that?
And I guarantee you she remembers.
Yeah,
Oh no,
last
she's
time.
fucking making sure everybody else does too.
What is it?
What is it?
She-
What did Tracy? What did he call you? I
Can't
called
just,
her.
like-
Hey, I don't remember.
She hated it.
You can't just drop that in the chat and not tell us.
Maybe I did call her a cunt one time.
You fucking tease. What's wrong with that? She probably was
Only
being
when
a cunt.
people use the N word offensively is my thing. Yeah. Oh, if someone's using it towards you offensively, that's
You
fucked up.
dirty fucking N-word. Like that?
Oh
I mean?
God. Yeah, that's murder.
You know what's so funny is when Kane says it like that, his voice changes. Like,
does it change?
I don't know,
Because it goes from Kane to white power.
yeah. It's just so.
Should this C be a W in my Superman logo?
It's white power.
You
Tracy,
dirty-
she said she hates it. What do you hate, Tracy? You didn't say what it is.
For cripe's sakes, Tracy.
I
You're
know,
being it right
fucking
now,
tell us.
Tracy. You're being it right now.
Whatever it is, whatever it
Thanks,
is, you're
Corey.
being it.
Thanks, Corey. Now I'm gonna fucking have to deal with that repercussion.
What is it? Oh, do you call her a bitch? Is that what it was? Woman always remember.
She says, "I hate it." But did someone
No,
say
she
it?
never said what it was.
Oh.
This is all she said. She said, "Ask Jay what he's called me once, and then she said, let's see if he answers."
Tracy, say it again. She said, "I said."
I know
it.
you're so
Say it
you're so
again.
bad at radio.
What is it?
It's cunt. I think I called
Is
her a
it
cunt.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's not very inventive or creative. It's just a word that, maybe fit at the time. Were you being a cunt? That's the question.
I think Alicia would rather me say cunt than bitch.
Really?
Yeah, she hates that word, and I don't. And I say it all the time. I've called friends being. I said to my friends they're being a bitch, and she hates that word.
God, Why is that worse for her?
Tracy said your husband shouldn't call you that. No, but at the same time, your husband's supposed to be the closest person to you, you know, and he's supposed to be able to feel open to be able to say any words he wants around you.
Does he ask you if he can lick your cunt, or does he put that more gently?
No, I just lick it. I don't ask. I just do it.
So gross.
Hey, look at his room. Look at Jay's room. Look at the empty cup in the back on the fucking sink.
Oh,
There's just towels everywhere.
So depressing.
There's a towel right there.
A dirty towel splayed on top of the couch.
No, there's a towel right there from the
Febreze the shit out of that place when you leave.
Wait a minute. There's a towel right there from. I just took a shower and I was running late.
Came in that fucking towel.
That place smells like the underneath of my nutsack right now. I guarantee you.
They're gonna have to yellow tape that room off for a couple of days while they fucking fumigate.
That whole room smells like day old dick, dude. That whole room smells like dick.
Listen,
so is that a piss or a cum towel over your shoulder? What is that?
No, that's actually from the shower. The cum towel I left in the bathroom. I did do that last
disgusting.
night. I did.
Tracy said his room is disgusting. Oh.
And then over there, I have ketchup packets and mustard packets and mayonnaise packets.
From
with
what?
A couple, just from what I went to eat. I just left it there. I don't know.
You must be eating the worst you've eaten in a very long time.
Where'd you go? The carnival?
Actually,
what'd you say? The carnival?
Yeah.
Listen,
he's got sticks laying all over the place from the food he's been eating.
No, listen. Actually, listen, hear me out. The only time I've eaten dinner since I've been here since last Monday is twice. I had sushi one night and barbecue another night. That's it. I don't eat. You're right. I didn't.
Do they give you a stipend? Do you have a daily?
No. So what I
you have a per diem?
So
yeah, per diem.
You want to hear the fucked up? So they at the place where I'm training, they buy us lunch, but they don't like monitor it. So what I do is I order 2 lunches. And on the way back to the training center, I put it in my car, and I just eat that on the way home. So,
if you focused on legit shit instead of working so hard to get around the system, you'd be way ahead.
Listen, Jay's gonna get fired before he even gets a job.
No shit.
I know.
I'm surprised they haven't sent you home already. To be honest with you, I didn't think you'd make the 2 weeks.
Well,
and I didn't think you'd be leaving on your own volition. I figured it would be them.
Yeah, they're sending you home.
No, not yet. They actually like me here because I'm from Jersey. I talk loud. I'm in your face. I get up. I'm doing presentations in front of everybody.
People like that at first, but it gets old real quick.
Yeah.
Wait, Tracy, his nightstand is filled with ketchup there. I was like, what the fuck?
Why do you need ketchup by your bed?
I don't know. I just put it there because that's where I eat. I don't have a table. All my shit is set up here.
No, Tracy just said you got ketchup at home next to the bed.
No, I don't think.
She meant there. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I also have a skip.
Bed.
I mean, where else am I going to eat?
There's a couch right there. You have a whole couch.
On the couch.
I don't know. I just lay in bed and I fucking eat.
Sleeping fucking crumbs.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Has the maid been by, or do you just say no? I don't bother.
Twice. She came twice.
Twice in a week and a half, almost.
Because you got to ask them to come. You have to ask them to come, and they told me downstairs that if I don't tip her, she won't come again.
That's not the way it's supposed to work.
First of all, we don't work on tips no more. We don't work on tips, cleaning ladies. What the fuck?
The Indian guys downstairs at the counter was like, "You must tip the maid, otherwise they no come."
Oh my God! You're in a motel that's got Indian guys working at the fucking front desk.
Yeah.
That's a fucking dirty ass motel.
And you know what the bar is?
Wait, are they in a cage or is it an open desk?
No, it's an open desk. You know what the bar is? It's a crate that they used to put the milk cartons in. It's one of those crates that they just pull out from underneath, and they just stack the bottles on the thing. And if you want to go up, you go up to the front desk to have a drink made. Yeah, it's pretty ghetto here.
Fucking gross.
But across the street's the Westin. I don't know why they didn't fucking put me there.
I know why.
Yeah, because at Westin, you're not supposed to leave ketchup on your fucking counter.
They prefer you don't jizz in the towels at the Westin.
You tell me you've never jerked off in a towel?
No.
Not at a hotel.
No.
You just come right in the toilet, Jay, and you just flush it. Towels and socks and clothing and shit like that.
Yeah. That's only used in an emergency when you're not alone in the house.
Or when you're 12.
Right. I mean, if you're in the room by yourself, you can go get a tissue.
No, but you could just beat off right into the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need.
Yeah, but I think Listen, these aren't towels that my wife is watching. Juanita, who comes here, is going to be watching
Okay,
them.
so yeah, you know what? That's why the Indian man said you got to tip these ladies, because these ladies said the first time they cleaned it, they were like, yo, these towels are hard as fuck.
Oh, no, I won't clean towel. No, he not here.
He towel hard like drywall.
Can I tell you, I've never, ever, ever tipped a maid at a hotel. I've never left money when I've left a hotel. I never think about it. Is that bad? I've never left money for a maid.
I have, if they're very in Costa Rica, they organize our shoes. They organized
What?
Like, they didn't just clean the place. They put stuff in, like they organized things.
I wouldn't want them touching my stuff like that.
No, I was fine with it. They did great.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a matter of preference, but yeah.
Anthony says, yeah, and the Westin doesn't cost $40 a night, Jay.
I know, bro. This fucking place, man. They don't have a pool. They have a gym with the fucking benches all ripped and shit. You know,
Jay,
like the.
You didn't pay for it.
No, I know, but
And you're stealing lunches.
No shit.
Wait, is that really stealing? Because they say, I said, what's the limit? They go, order what you can eat. So, I ordered.
Yeah,
we're
not order what you can eat now and later.
Yeah, in one sitting.
Oh, now you're making me feel horrible.
What you think you can eat for the week?
Yeah. But also, why don't you just use our card and order groceries for back home for your family?
You know what my lunch bill was yesterday?
Oh, God.
$47. $47.
What did you order? What are you guys ordering from?
There's a kitchen downstairs, and you just order it through an app for the building. It's like one of those workspace buildings. So I got a build your own hamburger, and then they had like chicken tikka masala, and then I ordered that, and then I ordered 2 protein shakes in the bottles.
You should just order the chicken tikka masala from the fucking place downstairs at your hotel.
You're a thief, dude. Just admit you're a thief. You're not a good person.
Thanks.
That's not an admission, but you know.
I'm a thief.
John P. says, imagine leaving an envelope with only $1. That would be fucked. Yeah, leaving a small amount would be worse than leaving nothing, I think. Kyla says, you don't have a daily allowance?
No, that's fine. $40 a day is not bad. That's not bad.
When I go to ShopRite to buy my lunch, it costs about $25.
Yeah. So they're not giving. So they're not giving you per diem for dinner either. So they told you to come out there.
Yeah.
You're out there for them.
Yeah.
And they want you to spend your own money for.
Well, they told me to take my receipts and send them in at the end.
Oh, okay. So it is all right.
Yeah, so I could, I'll get.
But the problem is you don't have money now, so I need money now. Basically,
that's the problem. So I have to have the money to buy it to get reimbursed.
Why don't you call JG Wentworth?
877 cash. Jay's sending that food back home like a Mexican sends the money across the border.
This is for my family. Tracy, Giovanni, I made it. I am here in Dallas.
I know it is not much and they will be cold, but here are some mozzarella sticks.
I know the smoothie is now juice, but you need it.
Do you like being single though?
I did for the first couple days.
Are the hams hot in Texas?
Oh man! So what's crazy is when we went to the barbecue, which I didn't know, they had all you could eat ribs. So I'm thinking that it's like the ribs here, but they're fucking beef ribs, the size of this big, man. So the all you could eat, I had like 3 of them, and I was full, so I couldn't even take advantage of the all you can eat.
You probably stuck some in your pockets though.
So I was like, "Hey, can I order another order?" She's like, "But you can't take it home unless you bite one of them." So I bit one, and then I took the rest home.
God. It never ends. It never stops, Corey.
No. That's how it is, though. It's fun for the first couple of days, but then that 4th, 5th day, you're like,
Corey, yesterday I told Kane I missed a milestone in Giovanni's life. He made his bed for the first time.
It's not a fucking milestone, and the whole mafia said so, too.
Yeah.
And to me, it was a fucking thing that I missed, and I'm fucking upset about. I want to just come home. I hate it. I hate it here.
You missed a milestone.
That's just you being homesick, pretending that's a milestone.
He made his bed?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not a milestone.
Yeah.
For me, it is.
He changed the channel on the remote. That's a milestone I missed.
Milestones are like taking your first step or like playing catch for the first time, talking.
Fuck. Oh, he buttered his
making
toast.
your bed. Yeah, buttered. Yeah, that's probably the same equivalent. He buttered his toast for the first time. He poured his first glass of milk.
And I'm going to be complete.
He stuck a knife in the outlet, and I wasn't there. I missed it. Fuck.
And if I had your means, like he had a baseball parade this past weekend, I wanted to fly home to fly back, but then I looked at the price of flights and I was like,
what kind of parade was it? Was it a game or a parade?
It was a game, a parade, and then a game. Like they walk through the streets. Yeah.
Who cares? There's so many of that stuff that comes around.
Yeah,
again.
it's not like I'm the only. I'm not. It's not like normal. Like there's 4 other coaches for this fucking little league team, and 2 of them were out of town. Like people got to go out of town.
So why did you feel the need to come back? I mean, he's gonna have a billion other games.
Because again, I have the means. I am able to. They were working. My gig was until 7 p.m. at night, and I had the time to. And I'm able to. What?
By the way, it's your son.
But again, it wasn't fucking making a bed. It was like his first game of the year.
But he was so proud that he made the bed, and I wanted to be there for that proud moment. That's all.
How old is Giovanni? 5?
5, yeah.
Daddy, I make bed. Daddy, I make bed.
Kat says next milestone: Giovanni leaves ketchup packets by his made bed.
Oh. Jay, is this the first time you've gone out of town for an extended time?
For this long, yeah.
Yeah, I
2
can
weeks.
tell.
For 2 weeks straight.
Tracy's acting like Alicia right now. Tracy just said when he comes back, I'm leaving for a week. That's what Alicia said.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I tell you what, go get yourself a job interview.
Touche, Kane. Let her know, bro.
Yeah.
Get a better job, bitch.
He's trying to provide for the family and give you a better life, you country.
Except when I went out of town, Alicia thought I was getting male hookers in a fucking hotel room.
That's the best. I mean, that was quite the paper trail.
I was trying to work out a bit about how like she saw all of that and she went to the therapist and the therapist was like, "Oh my gosh, it looks like maybe he's getting male hookers, like maybe he's trying to experiment being gay." And my fiance was like, "I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about him looking up these girls online being naked." And she's like, "You're not worried about him being gay?" And Alicia's like, "No, I think I can change him. And if he's gay, I can change him out of being gay." And then I was like, I kind of want to just prove her wrong. Kind of wanted to be gay for the
God.
Like she couldn't fucking change me back.
Well, no, but she got you when you were straight. It doesn't say a lot about her that now she changed you gay actually, so she can't change you to be straight.
In that thought process, yeah.
So what was the punchline? I'm kind of thinking about.
So the punchline was it was going to start off with I kind of got over one of my red flags. I used to prove my fiance wrong all the time, and I'm not really doing that anymore. And then the end was going to be like I kind of wanted to be gay just to prove her wrong. So it's going to be like it's going to start with me not proving her wrong anymore, but in the end I'm like I want to prove her wrong. You know?
Your butthole screaming, "It ain't worth it, bro."
Here's a funny thing. We went to this chicken place. We actually went twice in Indianapolis. First of all, my first trip to Indy sucked. This trip to Indy was not that bad. They have some pretty cool shit there.
See, I knew you said the first trip to Indy was terrible. Like
awful.
You hated that town.
The first 2 times I went, I fucking hated it. But we went to this place called Hot Boys Chicken. So fucking good. But
was it Hot Boys because of the chicken or because the boys were hot working there?
Okay, so keep that in mind. We went to Matt went to find them on Instagram. And he just typed in Hot Boys. And he got an alert. He got an alert that came up and it said, "Your page is about to be fucking taken down for pedophilia." Oh, it was so funny. You can't Google. I was like, "Oh God!" He's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Oh no, that's not what I meant." And so if you wanted to find the Instagram, you had to look up world famous hot boys, which isn't any better. It just makes it seem like they're better at being hot boys. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
There are probably men in jail who just wanted a chicken wing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but then, so now you got the FBI looking at him, but then you got the FBI looking at me because the next morning I texted him and I was like, "Yo, hot boys really fucked up my ass."
Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, wow.
All that hot boys really fucked up my butthole right now.
Did you do that joke in Indy?
At the very end of the last show, we kind of talked about it. And then it was funny because Matt came out and he actually had some chicken with him.
He seems like the kind who always has like a bag of food with him.
Yeah, he's got Ozempic now, so we'll see.
Some might call that a feed bag. We'll see. He's on Ozempic?
Yeah. He's a person that needs it. He's one of the people that.
Yeah,
There's some people that
I
use
know,
it that
but-
don't need it. He's someone that needs it.
Well, I was going to say he's got to watch out for muscle wasting, but then
It's the least of his worries. He's got to worry about his fucking losing weight for his heart, dude. That's fucking.
Yeah, that's true. That's the muscle he's got to worry about. Jay's got to get me the Crap on Hollywood intro. Remember the Crap on? Did we do Crap on Hollywood together?
I think we did once or twice.
Oh, that was just a solo thing that I was doing?
We didn't do it much. I remember you said you wanted to try it, and we tried it, and we didn't do it very often.
Oh, all right. Well, there's just a couple Hollywood stories that I think are kind of ridiculous. People use being drunk as an excuse all the time. Diddy's trying to use it now. He's innocent because he was always wasted.
They also said that he wasn't a rapist. He was a swinger.
Yeah.
And it's
I saw
true.
that.
He was a swinger. He swung on Sierra all the time.
Yeah, exactly. But let me find the story. What's his? Yeah, is Diddy innocent because he was wasted when he was horrifically abusing people both physically and sexually? That's what his defense hopes to argue. Man, they're down to that.
That's awful. You can't use it as an excuse. You can't use I hit a person in my car because I was drunk.
Yeah.
That's not. You can't use I cheated on you because I was drunk. You can't. That's not an excuse.
You can't use that. I've tried it. You can't use that excuse in a relationship much either.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Like, I mean, I've never hit my girlfriends or anything, but like, even the things that you say, I was drunk. She doesn't care.
Yeah. Not only that, because the sober you is just getting drunk again.
Right.
You know what you did. You're sober now. You know what you did. I'm telling you what you did. But
Yeah.
now you're gonna drink again and do it again.
If I was the prosecuting attorney, I would come back with, well, alcohol is a truth serum. The real you
true.
comes out when you're drunk. That's what I would say back.
That's true. Alcohol doesn't make you do things. Alcohol just makes you
It lowers your
looser, so you do the things you want.
Yes. They actually have a doctor lined up to testify that he didn't have the mental capacity to commit. Now they're going to say he's retarded?
That makes sense. That makes more sense than anything.
It does. Didn't have the mental capacity to commit crimes while under the influence. Prosecutors say his mental state's irrelevant. They also object because this doctor, who's a Columbia professor, has never personally examined Diddy. Got his trial. Oh, next Monday it starts.
I know someone that was in the mock trial. I can't say it. Won't say who it was.
Wait, well, there was a mock trial?
Yeah. They have to bring potential jurors into the mock trial to see if they're going to be fit for for being a juror. I can't say it. But
You're
I know
just being
someone.
like Tracy now.
I can't say because they can get in trouble.
What are the initials? Is it someone famous?
No,
Oh.
but it's someone I know.
Do I know the person?
Through another person. Now you don't know them firsthand, but you'd be like, oh, okay, that's that. I'll tell you afterwards. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Okay. All right. As long as you can tell me, I don't care about the mafia. I just want to know. So they're going to use the drunk excuse. I don't know what's sadder about this, the fact that Travis Kelce unfollowed Ryan Reynolds, or
What a bunch of bitches.
or right? Social media is just an extension of fucking high school. Is it sadder that he unfollowed Ryan, or is it more sad that someone actually noticed?
Gave a shit. Yeah.
That
Who
he
Who the fuck is going through and looking like, oh God, every day I'm gonna check and see if he's following him again.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to do.
It was a story in the Post. The New York Post did a story. It was all not just them. It was everywhere. Oh my God, Travis Kelce unfollowed Ryan Reynolds on Instagram. Who cares? Isn't that stupid?
But that goes to show you who we are as people. That they obviously they share that story because some people give a shit to the point where like they want to know. But also, if they want to know, wouldn't they check themselves? So media is just really trying to dumbify us.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where like you don't even know you want to know until you read it. Like a normal person wouldn't ever come up with that thought on
Check
their own.
all, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I wonder
100%.
if Travis unfollowed Ryan. No one's thinking that. You don't know until you read it.
Exactly, 100%.
But someone's thinking it.
Someone is.
God almighty. They probably have people whose job it is to like look at celebrity. I guarantee you they
Useless.
have jobs where it's their job is to look at celebrity social media and see that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Can you imagine? Even I got a guy that I work with, Ralphie, super nice guy, right? But like his big thing is he always goes to the red carpets and does all the interviews and shit, like which I don't think anybody really gives a shit about. Do you?
No.
Do you think people care about could they
I
never
don't
go
care.
viral?
I don't care what this and that has to say about that movie. I don't give a shit. If the movie's good, the movie's good. I don't care what they have to say about the movie.
But it's like the central thing about his life, and it's a show on The Boss, and like, hey, coming up in 20 minutes on the Ralphie Report, we're gonna talk to someone you've never fucking heard of, and I'm like, is that really working as a tease?
Yeah. Well, he probably gets excited about it. It's probably for him. It's probably he's going out and meeting the stars and talking to all the famous people. So
I sound like I'm shitting on the guy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that.
No, I don't know what you're saying. You're saying what you're trying to. The whole thing is you're trying to say, is this really what's important?
Right. Like, yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that. As far as I just wouldn't feel, fulfilled with a job like that, talking to celebrities on the red carpet.
Some people don't have high standards, you know.
And then Demi Moore has been voted most beautiful person in the world by People magazine.
Yeah, it was Back to the Future magazine.
Yeah, that would have been a match. Because I used that joke. I said, what year is it? 1997?
Oh, did you?
But my other thought was, shouldn't we award people most beautiful, people who haven't had any work done?
Yeah, naturally beautiful. Well, there's probably got to be there's two different sections of this fucking award show now. You know? Is it naturally beautiful and then, you know.
Yeah. Because she's been
engineered.
Cut, pasted. I mean, she's beautiful, yeah. But, I mean, it shouldn't count.
Yeah.
Really.
Her new movie is crazy. The movie she did where about being beautiful, about the lady that's getting older and she's aging out, so she takes this medicine and like makes a new her, and like she's got to transfer bodies every day. I forget what it's called. It's fucking nuts.
Was that a good movie?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Is it old?
No, it was just what's it called?
Oh, I would see that. I don't know. Find out what that's called. I would watch that because I do like.
It's called The Substance.
Is that a TV show?
No, it's a movie. It's called The Substance. It's really good.
All right, I'll watch that. I like Demi Moore. She's a good actress.
You get to see her naked. Maybe it's prosthetics, but still.
Oh. Did you know that was her in Landman?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was her. Yeah, I didn't know it was her.
As the wife of the other guy? Yeah.
I didn't know it was her until her husband was in the hospital dying, John Hamm. And they did.
How did I know it was her? She was in it the whole time.
I bet she didn't look like her. Like in the pool and shit, it did not look like Demi Moore. I didn't realize it until you saw her in the hospital room crying. I'm like, holy shit, that's Demi Moore.
Again, the work, but yeah, she looks great.
That was fucking nuts.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
I like throwing a story like this in here every now and then because we talk about it. Every bite of ultra-processed food will increase your chance of an early death, a major new study says.
And still people are going to eat and make ultra-processed foods. Why? Why is it that? Why is that?
It's all about money. It's the same reason why this last paragraph of the story. Same reason. New study is misleading and will lead to customer confusion, said Sarah Gallo. She's a senior vice president of product policy for the Consumer Brands Association. She represents the food industry, and of course, she's going to come out and say that.
She has to. That's her job, is to represent the food industry, so they don't make it. How about stop? That, you know what? I'm sorry to say it. Next person, next CEO to get shot is probably gonna be someone like that. And I'm not. It's not gonna be me because I'm not that kind of person. I'm smart enough to see through it. But someone's gonna get fed up, and I don't know what it's gonna take for us as people to stop. There's so many research studies that show you that that's true.
Mm-hmm. And I was reading yesterday, because the ban is going to be in effect soon. You already got companies who are looking for healthy alternatives to the dyes they were putting in food. They could have done it the whole time.
Oh yeah, but first of all, the change of operation would have costed them millions.
Mm-hmm.
But they gotta find a supplier with the new products. But it's
and what does that tell you?
Lazy.
It's a pain in the ass is way more important to them than your health.
Yeah, because guess what? The owners of these companies aren't eating that shit.
No,
I guarantee you the owner of fucking Duncan Hines does not have one box of Duncan Hines in their house.
That is a great
They
point.
probably have a chef that's making them fucking fresh cake.
Yeah. I ain't eating that shit, they say. Oh, but you can. It's on sale.
The guy that owns Tyson or the guy that owns fucking one of these big meat companies is not eating Tyson burgers or Tyson hot dogs. I guarantee you they're not eating
No.
that shit.
Great point. I might have to make that into a reel. Gen
Do it.
Zers, what?
I said, fucking do it.
Gen Zers know they're the worst drivers on the road. Well, at least you admit it.
Yeah.
See, I'm starting to turn on Gen Zers. They're getting a bad rap, I think, because a lot of them are pretty smart, and a lot of them politically, especially, are leaning right, and they're done with the woke, and they're waking up, and
they're
they got
just
a little.
fed up with the idiots that are the far left has
Yes.
really pushed people to either the middle or middle right now
You know, it's
because of
funny.
how dumb they are.
I saw a graph, and all they do is name call, but I saw a graph like from 20, 30 years ago. It had right, left, dead center.
Middle, yeah.
Right? The dead center and the right, pretty much straight, as the years went by, they remained where they were. And you see the left line just go, just veer way left, way left, way left, way left. And they keep saying that we're moving away. It's like, no, the center and the right people are pretty much the same as they've always been.
Yeah.
I mean, all you got to do is look at JFK. I mean, fuck. His beliefs would have put him firmly in the right side. But he was a Democratic president.
Sure, Clinton too, right? Clinton
Clinton was at least center.
Yeah.
Clinton was not a raging lunatic.
Yeah, people liked Clinton.
Yeah. I liked Clinton. I didn't have an issue with him.
Yeah.
My mother, of all people. Remember when the blowjob thing happened?
Yeah.
I remember sitting down and talking to her about
Just
that.
try to brush under the rug. She was like,
Yeah, she was nonplussed by it. I go, doesn't that bother you? She goes,
He
I
was
give
doing
a
a good.
shit.
He was doing a good job. He deserved it.
He's like, he got his. She's like, that was his reward.
Yeah, you get
That was
fucking
his-
rewarded for doing good jobs.
That was his biscuit. No, but you gave her a biscuit. No, but she just like I go, really, Mom? She's like, I don't really care. She goes, he got a blowjob. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever heard Mom say blowjob, which.
You seen her give one, but you never heard her say it. You know.
Oh man. Oh, that's true. That's true. What other I got here? Let's see. Poll found Americans trust less than half of what they read online. Sounds about right. The average answer was 41% of people trust what they see online, which is
Gotta be a reliable source.
high. Right? Where did we find this? Online?
Twitter.
Oh, God. All right. Let's move on to some really bad jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's Really Bad Jokes.
Have you heard of meadowscaping?
No.
It's people who are just too lazy to do their lawns, and so they turn their lawns into meadows. You want to see a
Not
picture?
bad. That's kind of cool.
I mean, it is, unless you're a neighbor with fucking allergies. You know, and because all it is like they just let the nature take over. Let me show you real quick.
Oh my god.
That's their lawn.
That's not a. That's weeds.
I know that's weeds. That's meadowscaping. They don't. It just means let it grow. Would you want to live next door to that? I mean, it's kind of pretty if you're in a meadow, not in a neighborhood. Not if your house is a.
Here's the only thing about that. It's gonna be hard for me because now your weeds are gonna be creeping into my fucking shit.
Exactly. And the critters that live in there, the bugs.
Oh, there's gonna be bugs galore.
Bugs galore. Yeah. So not everyone is really on board with this. To me, it's just for lazy people.
What does HOA say about that? They gotta fucking have some, right?
Well, there's no way that can be an HOA. There's no way.
Yeah.
But I guess we're in jokes. But I wanted to set the joke up.
Oh shit, a joke. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say it again.
Have you really let your lawn go? Maybe look into the trend of meadowscaping, which is embracing unmanicured native plants.
I've been doing that with my dick for like 5 years now.
You know, like your nasty overgrown crotch, you lazy bitch.
Yeah.
Prick, bitch, whichever. 96% of people say they would not tip a robot for delivery. 96% say they wouldn't tip a robot.
The other 4% have been fucking robots.
The other 4% need to be put down.
The other 4% want to fuck a robot. That's fucking.
Oh, God. No, I'll tip a robot. He could use that money. Today is internet. We're 2 for 2. Today is International Dance Day.
Today is International Dance Day.
Yeah.
Today is International Dance Day.
This is less of a punchline than more of a statement.
We gotta think of some Kevin Bacon-y, but I can't think of fucking.
No, it's in my line it said Katy Perry's currently making a mockery of it on her tour. I got to show you her.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
No.
She's just the biggest punchline in pop music right now. These are her dance moves.
I'm about to kill it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Look at that. Look at that.
Rock the baby, and rock the baby.
Oh. I like the last part.
Where she shook her ass.
Yeah.
Her whole tour is so fucking cringe, man.
I've always thought Katy Perry was hot, though. She is a weirdo,
Really?
but I've always thought she was like fucking smoking. Yeah.
Never got into her. Today is Poem in Your Pocket Day.
I got a poem in my pocket. It's called "Fuck You." It's a haiku.
Poem in your pocket. What are you doing? Playing pool? You know, because you fidget with your nuts.
Yeah.
Say, no, I'm straightening out my Longfellow.
Yeah.
Because he got,
dick?
because he was a poet.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Every bite of ultra-processed food increases your risk of early death.
Every bite of all processed food increase your risk of.
Good news is Americans don't bother chewing, so it doesn't really matter. Timothy Chalamet visited his old high school. He told him what it's like to be an actor.
Oh shit. Okay. Timothy Chalamet visited his old high school was because he has to go back. That's why I was. He told him how I was gonna be an actor. Go ahead.
He told them what it was like to be an actor, and they told him what it was like to grow a mustache. And finally, Peter Criss of Kiss will release a solo album.
Now it's not gonna be called Kiss, but it will rhyme. It's gonna be called "Can't Hold My Piss."
You can find it on Spotify. You won't, but you can.
You shouldn't, but you can.
Can if you want. It's there. All right. 8 o'clock again tomorrow. 8 o'clock from now on.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, baby. All right. Have a good day, Mom.
Goodbye, everybody.